I will be gone this week, so I'm going to give the YouTube community the screenshot at the end of the video for the trade setups coming into the week that normally goes to Discord. So you're going to want to watch this video. If at any point the SPY this week breaks and starts trading beneath these relative lows that we just hit, it is game over for the S&P 500. Do not go long. This is all in my personal opinion. I do not give financial advice, but just be weary of these lows right around 584.70. If we crack beneath those and start trending downwards, it will be a bloodbath for the overall market, likely coming down beneath that 584.70 down to 570 to 563 in the near future. Now we have major earnings that we're going to talk about, and I'm going to give you a short squeeze play and the trade setups for this week. If you didn't see the video I uploaded yesterday, make sure to go watch that because it is very, very important technicals on the SPY, Bitcoin, GameStop, AMC, so on and so on. First of all, we have Trump's tariffs coming into effect March 4th, which I think will affect the market in a negative way, but who knows? Good news has been bad news and bad news has been good news lately, but here are some key events. First of all, we have the U.S. unemployment report on March 7th. The U.S. jobs report is expected to show 133,000 job additions and a 4% unemployment rate, which will provide insight into economic health and consumer confidence. A weak report could lead to concerns over the economy, while strong numbers may support consumer spending and optimism. And then also the tariffs that Trump has going into effect March 4th are on imports from Mexico, Canada, and Europe, alongside China's tariffs. And then alongside China's tariffs are affecting some things in the background as well. We have some of the important releases are Broadcom, Marvel, Costco, Best Buy, and some other ones that I think are more important that I want to put an eye on. But aside from that, we also have China's National People's Congress, NPC, which will outline economic growth targets and policies which could potentially influence global trade, which we have seen China stimulating their economy has had some effects on some of these Chinese plays as well as our market in general. We have the ECB, the European Central Bank meeting, potentially cutting interest rates, raising interest rates. Who knows what's going to happen, but these surrounding countries are going to affect over-leveraged institutions, equities and bonds over there, and potentially have an effect over here. We also have a lot of Middle East geopolitical developments. There is a temporary ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. This is either going to be extended or face escalation, which will not be good for the market. We also have JOLTS job openings on March 4th, which will provide further insights into labor market trends, and then several bond auctions are scheduled, which may affect bond yields. Keep an eye on the tech sector this week. That is essentially propping up the market, and keep an eye on these earnings plays that I'm going to give you. First things first, I'll get the first one out of the way, the short squeeze play that I'm giving you. Again, this video, I'm giving you what goes to Discord, which is STEM Holdings reports earnings after hours on Tuesday, which is an energy company that has a 25% short interest. This is an old short squeeze play. I remember talking about this stock years ago. Just keep this one on your radar. First things first, this is not on the earnings list, but Tesla, I have a trade set up for Tesla. It's pretty simple. This one has to be on your radar because it is essentially making people tons and tons of money, making traders and specifically tons and tons of money. If Tesla breaks above 295 or 295.50, it's calls to 303, potentially calls to 315, potentially 328, depending on what the market's doing. If Tesla breaks beneath 274, it's puts to 271, and then a couple of other lower levels as well. Now, we do have GCT reporting earnings Monday after close. This is Giga Cloud Technology. This was one of those wonky companies that moved alongside HKD, and we are seeing weird things happen in the Chinese markets. We have a trade set up at this that I will give you at the end of the video, but this is the macro scale on the weekly time frame. You can see we are in this falling channel with a flat bottom here, and if we crack beneath this, the floor is going to fall out from underneath this stock. Keep this one on your radar alongside Target reporting before opening on Tuesday. Put simply, GCT, if it breaks above $17.95, you enter calls to $19 as your first target, second target $23. And this one, you run a tight trailing stop because this isn't a necessarily 100% confidence trade alongside them having a major catalyst that could whipsaw the stock. And then anything under $16.85, you ride puts to $14.85, put very simply. As far as target goes, above 127, you enter calls to 130.50 to 140. You can see that on the chart right here, 127. 130, first price target, second price target 140. They have earnings Tuesday as well. Now, obviously, you see it here. CrowdStrike is the next play, the next potential trade. Above 390, you enter calls to 399 to 421.50 and run a trailing stop. Under 376, puts to 368 to 360. If you want to screenshot this and screenshot the charts, feel free to do so. Now, one that I really like and want to pay attention to is AVGO, aka Broadcom, because we had something charted out where we just expected it to fall after it hit its peak up here, and it has been doing so. We haven't really been paying attention to it, but I have a favored scenario for this trade up, and it's for this trade setup, and it's to the downside. Okay, this is the preferred direction. Under 197.50, you enter puts to 187. Pretty easy. Above 205, however, calls to 219. This could get bullish depending on what the market's doing, depending on how they report earnings. Overall, put very simply, I have a video up yesterday that kind of preps you for the market, and then this, I would say, is a part 2 video that preps you for the market as well. A little bit more basic. This is a little bit of a more basic video. It's for traders. It's showing you the news and what will affect the market, and then it's also showing you the levels that have to hold, and if the levels break, where they're going to go. It's very, very simple. It's an easy video. You take the trade setups, you make money. You take the trade setups and don't know how to take profit, you lose money. You take the trade setups and hold, even if they're not playing in your favor, you lose money. Put very simple, right? Now, Costco also reports earnings. We don't have a trade setup for this, but if you look at recently what happened to Walmart and other plays around this sector, Walmart dropped about 11% on earnings. And Costco, in my opinion, is in a bubble here. Given it's very dangerous to play against this. They pay out a dividend. It's a very, very, very strong stock. And the last time I'd say it had a very deep correction was back in the mid to late 90s. And then we had the 2000 correction, which, given the stance the market's in right now, could very well have one of these absolute bloodbath correction crash moments that just lasts 1 week where the stock dropped 56%. Okay, that would be absurd. I don't know if that would happen to this degree, but if that would happen, you'd see 480, 475 on Costco, which would be absolutely insane. But again, just be weary of this. This could be a YOLO trade with puts to the downside a couple months out or something along the lines of that. Again, nothing I say is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but we have to be weary. Evaluate what the market does on Monday. Evaluate what it does on Tuesday. See if we hold these levels. If it's a bloodbath, then it's very risky to play any earnings to the upside. But that is what I got for you guys for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching or found value out of the video. Make sure to join my Discord server so you can talk with me while I'm gone this week and see my trades as soon as I take them. We also have options, sweep alerts, dark pool trade alerts, analyst grades, high success trade flow, and a ton of other benefits in there. That is the top link in the description. That'll take you to this screen, and then you just sign up over here, guys. That is well worth it. Also, the second link in the description is for Moomoo. It's a free broker where you can earn up to 30 free stocks, each valued up to $2,000 per stock. They're also giving you access to level 2 order book data for free, access to trading options, going long, going short, viewing other exchanges, and more as a retail trader. So again, just sign up through my link, open an account, and make a deposit into there once you're ready. It'll take you 2 minutes, and do it while March is here, guys. Do not sleep on it. Do it while the weekend is here. Open an account and deposit. That is it, guys. Make sure to come follow me over on X. We can get these followers up. I post on there sooner than YouTube most of the time, and I retweet some important things. So if you want to stay updated with everything that I'm updated on, make sure to come follow me. That is it, guys. I love you all. God bless. Here's the trade setups that you can screenshot. At least for now, I may update it and add more. That is it. Lottery Stocks out.